Well, grand day rising everybody, and welcome to my garden tour Saturday, hosted by Grandma Sandy, co-hosted by the equally lovely at Suffolk Susie, Pat's Garden Life and Growing on Vancouver Island. Here's what's happening in our garden in late May. Here are the potted roses. This one hopefully will soon come back to life. It's not doing much at the moment. That's the stargazer lily, which still needs to go up to Eleanor's grave. This one was just a variety bowl, but again, it's not completely dead. These are beautiful and sweet smelling, gorgeous. Those need deadheading, which I'll do in a moment. Some more goodies here. See, we've been quite busy. These are looking rather worse for wear. They need a good watering. That one's died. That one's just about okay. I'm going to do those in a minute. And then these were given to us yesterday by my father-in-law. We went to see Dan's dad and stepmom yesterday. We had lunch with them and we were exchanging gardening tips, and I told Dan's dad how to propagate from kitchen waste hydroponically. It's all about sharing tips. None of us know everything. It's good to share knowledge. Quince tree is doing well now, and look, some of the herbs are or have been in bloom. We've got more weeds as well, but I tend to pick some of those weedy wildflowers and dry them. I like making dried flower cards. These are the blueberries. You can see the set. We're going to have blueberries this year. Look at those. Wow. So definitely having two plants has done the job. Wonderful. This all needs cutting back. We're going to be doing some gardening probably this weekend. Well, we need to. Now the days are much longer. Dan can get out in the garden after work if he's not too tired. The rhubarb plant is still doing well. This will start to die back a little bit, I think, from what I can see, but we're only supposed to pick it until the middle of June anyway, and then it needs to do its thing to restore its energy. We've had good cropping off this plant again this year. I think we're going to split the crowns. Dan's dad wants one, so next year we will leave this one largely dormant and then maybe pick towards the end of the year, just before it goes into hibernation. At least that's what my friend Lorraine recommends, and she was a gardener for some years, until about a year ago. Dan's still not sure what to do about these two. I think he should plant them, but it's up to him. It's his project. Those under the fleece there are the broccoli. These are the peas. Everything's dry. Dry, dry, dry. I'm actually going to move those sickly tomato plants into the nursery in a moment if there's room for them. It's too bright out here. Some cabbage whites. Great stuff, they'll go a-munching. Oh look, these have recovered as well. Of course we had bought some new strawberry plants, but the more the merrier. This rhubarb is doing well. A lot of that was from the original one over there, and it's only been planted 2-3 years and it's done so well. I think it's the acid soil here, and the potatoes are doing really well, and over there are the red currants and white currants. We've still not finished the back section here with slate. We've had busy weeks. It does need doing. This is the lovely olive tree. That's doing really well. I'm not sure if there's anything in the greenhouse, but we'll take a look. Why not? It's nice and shady here. I love those flowers. Dances the weeds, but they're so pretty. It's all been cleared out. These are cucumber plants that my father-in-law gave us yesterday as well. We're not sure how we'll get on with them. We have tried cucumbers before. They've been okay, not a ravishing success, but okay. And of course the member of the melon family. I'm going to give the whole area a good watering. Look at this, massive. And remember, Dan did cut it back. All the garlic, doing really well. I did spray all the rose bushes last week. Over there you see we've got strawberries. We've got spring onions growing here. They were grown from kitchen waste. The kitchen waste lettuces are coming on a treat. And these are the carrots. They're doing well. We have thinned them out a little already. They may need some more. These are the next lot of hydroponic goodies. This is a cabbage. Look, that's rooted. That's also a cabbage. It's not quite there yet. That's not quite there yet. I'm going to change the water in a moment. That's there. That's a lettuce. And that over there is lettuce. They're going to be planted this weekend, those ones. Looks quite full in here, as you can see, but I reckon I can get those tomato plants on top of this one here. We'll see how they get on. They were the gigantic tomatoes, so I'm really upset about that. We've had some cooler weather for several days, so Dan had kind of left them out, but yesterday turned out to be really hot. It wasn't to begin with, but it did turn out to be quite hot as the day went on, and we were out all day until evening and the sun's frazzled them. I'm going to try and save them all. I think one's gone, but it might help to bring them back to life if they're left in here. So as you see, there's some things that have kind of gone a little wrong. I'm not sure whether there's an outright disaster story. Look, the gutters next door are really bad. We've cleaned ours out. That's shocking. But certainly not everything is going to plan. We're not going to panic though. We've got plenty of everything. And next weekend, I think Sunday, Dan is going to be doing a bit of a plant sale at the car boot if the weather is dry. It's just nice to be out in the sunshine. It's a lovely morning. There's a slight breeze, but it's lovely and warm. It's going to be very warm today, 27 Celsius or thereabouts. But what do you think? I think things are going pretty okay at the moment. Not perfect, there's a bit of change in temperature, up and down a bit, but nothing we can't deal with at the moment. The proof of the pudding is when we go on vacation for 10 days. That might be a little interesting. We may need to make allowances for that. I've got 1 or 2 ideas on that. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please share and subscribe. Ring the notification bell. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for another one. Until then, bye for now and happy gardening.